Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Cloudpunk. And we are here in the stacks, guys. It is an awesome Ready Player One reference. We've already seen some pretty dangerous collisions happen in this section, and that's not the only kind of bad news that we've experienced in the last stream. We got into a little bit of trouble. We got apprehended by CorpSec. But we did have a little bit of help from the underworld, and now we need to go ahead and help, what was it, Rollo? I believe was his name? I could be wrong with that. Past the Null Gate, which has a chance of going horribly wrong for us. We also have a side quest to deliver the package for Rotrieve, who I guess was a former monk or something of that particular nature. And we've got 3 more punch cards to find as well. So a lot going on here. Let's go ahead and have a chat with Cardinal here.
You child! You have sin in your eyes, in your thoughts, under your nails. Excoriate yourself before my mother. Your mother. The All-Mother!
The heavens!
Me? Stop pointing at me.
You feel the spotlight of guilt. It strips away your facade. Bow down to Cora and ask her to free us and birth anew. We are all doomed!
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the street?
Not at the moment. I'm waiting for my robes to be dry cleaned. Repent! Repent and suffer before the gaze of the All-Mother!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in Nivalis. Crazy people shouting on the streets.
I hear him. What is he talking about now?
I saw the fourth face as I stripped away the mask.
Oh dear.
The eyes of Cora looked down, and a mouth made of garbage spat upon my soul.
Gross.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
Not CorpSec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong, Camus.
Cardinal Communication Achievement. Well, that was productive. Elevator go up. Third Avenue. Punch card. 2 more to go.
Upgrade your neural augment to the Macula BIOS for today and get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy.
Now, did we get everything? Oh, we've got one more place to go. What's the red? Oh, it's one that we can repair. I see. We'll make your way back up, please. Thank you. So there's a lift that we can... You think Electric Avenue is around here somewhere? I love that song. That'd be nice. We'll be lucky if we get the electric company. Nova, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all day, thanks. Gonna listen to it on the way home. Oh! That's a lot of dead people. And life goes on uninterrupted. That's the crazy thing about it. Looks like there is a turbo lift or something that we can fix over here. My work here is done. It's down, though. Can we find another, Okay, there's a lift that'll take us down. I just want to see what that is real quick. We grabbed everything that we can over here. What did you do, Ray? I did nothing. I blame Sorrento and IOI. And looks like the lift is down there at the very bottom.
And get 20% faster reaction time and up to 30% funnier improv comedy.
There it is. Okay, there's the lift. Gotta pay attention. This is built like a mall concourse or a promenade. Okay, we got a little bit of a wait. Probably need to go gas up the car when we are done with this, and while we're waiting, looks like we just have the null gate to go through after this. Yes, we are Cloudpunking early today. Got something I got to do at work here a little bit after noon. So, not only that, Rufio is making his return to streaming at noon, so I wanted to go ahead and get my streaming out of the way early. Maybe send a raid his way when we're done. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, did we? Oh, we already fixed it. Okay, never mind. That's weird. Normally that shows up. On the map that we repaired it. Caught the elevator in time, though. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Ah, crap. Gotta go up one more level.
Traffic in this sector is above safe limits. Please drive carefully. Carelessness.
Oh, I like that. Instead of carelessness costs lives, it's carelessness costs profit. It's like this entire city was controlled by Ferengi. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to the stacks. Get back into our new shiny cab.
Are we supposed to take things from people on the street?
You know we're not, so why do you ask?
I was confused.
No, you were being my conscience. And annoying. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. We have to take some risks. Tell me about these Sons of Sanguine.
I can search the undernet.
Too risky, just the regular nets. News articles and holovids.
Cult stole my baby. Sons of Sanguine recruiting pop stars by blackmail. Sons of Sanguine High Priest disowns rebellious daughter. A Sanguine monk who claimed to survive without food or drink was revealed to be a fraud. Caught eating a 40-inch pizza.
You see why I avoid the news? So they're your basic loony cult.
They say they are a legitimate religion.
Of course they do.
What is the difference between a cult and a religion?
The entrance fee. Let's just drop the package and get out of there fast.
Rania is disillusioned. We'll go ahead and deliver the package and then head to the null gate. This may take us to another, section we want to go to. No, it's one we've been to before, but that's okay. There's a nice convenient parking spot here. Ow.
Greetings from the mother. Please put your finger on the scanning plate.
I just need to drop off a package. I don't have a security pass or anything.
The scanning plate, Pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want to come in or anything. Can you just take this package, please? Or do you have a mail slot?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just here? Ouch, something jabbed me. I'm bleeding.
We just need to check your type. We are confident you are not one of the forbidden.
You are? I'm not.
Alert, alert, forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
But I just need to...
Alert, alert, forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
Fine, I'll take it back. Talk about a cult.
So they have our DNA now, which is not good. So what do they mean by forbidden type? It reminds me...
Was it a bad idea to take the package?
Yes.
Yes. You get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Ah, yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv.
Because we've been hearing those strange feedback noises, and it makes me wonder if, like, Rania is a little bit more than what she seems. We'll have to ask Rotriv what the forbidden type is. Because that might give us some clues. Unfortunately, we didn't have to go too far out of the way for that. That means we have to go back to the stacks, though. Just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. The thing that's crazy about this entire section is it's huge and there's only one place to park. You know, where was he? Was he up at the top? I think he was up at the top. Maybe. Or it could just be right over here. Please be. Yeah, okay, he is right over here. He's on the same level. Hallelujah. And he's still here, which is a good sign.
They didn't want it.
You are of the forbidden type.
I guess so.
As am I.
So they threw you out of their cult when they discovered you were the wrong blood type?
No, they banished me when my type changed. I was given a transfusion after a hover crash.
But if they gave you a transfusion, it would have to be the same blood type, right?
No, they gave me the forbidden type. O negative.
Ah, I get it. And even after they kicked you out, you wanted to give your stuff back?
It's not their fault that I was tainted.
I've got to say, your religion seems pretty arbitrary about who it lets in.
You forbidden types often speak this way.
Well, me and you are the same as far as they're concerned now. You gonna give me the other half of the payment?
What do you think?
Forbidden types. So typo-negative blood is considered blasphemous in that religion.
He was not very nice.
Hey, we got paid, even if it was only half.
I hope he is in another accident.
Whoa, Camus, that's a bit much.
Yowza.
He is bad. It is not good to exclude people like that.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, the less people allowed in that weird cult, the better.
Okay. Now with that out of the way, we can actually say goodbye to the stacks and head to the Null Gate. Hopefully without any further interruptions. Oh, I want to thread the needle. Woo! Alright. I did it. Well, here we are.
Organa's newest palette features 4 mattes, 2 ultra brights, and an iridescent topper, all programmable from our Organa palette console, sold separately.
I'd like to come through.
You know this road leads to the Hollows.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good reason for coming through here. What's your business?
I'm meeting a friend.
What's your friend's name?
Banks. Rob Banks.
Why does Rob Banks live in the Hollows?
He doesn't live in the Hollows. We're just meeting there.
Why would you choose to meet in the Hollows?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the wasteland where we can play without disturbing anyone.
What do you play?
Flute. It's right here, see?
I've never seen one for real. It looks expensive.
So can I go through, or?
Well, I guess it should be fine. I'll tell the Null Gate operator to ignore the flute when we scan you. You know trade into and out of the Hollows is forbidden, right? We'll let you off with the instrument, but you can't take anything else in there. This all you got? No contraband?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
Ooh, I'm glad
I
we...
don't really know Rob Banks.
No one does. He's fictional.
Which instrument does he play?
Whichever you like best, Camus.
I like viola.
No one likes viola.
Please stay for a moment, miss. We need to talk with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it has all gone wrong.
Shush, Camus. Keep your cool.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He says you went through a security checkpoint earlier today. He wants to know why you're traveling around the city so much.
Is that illegal?
Look, miss, I just work the gates, but I have to tell you that attitude won't go down well with Officer Rio. Best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work for an illicit memchip manufacturer? Street racing team? An underworld gang named Block 4O? Or a delivery company like Cloudpunk?
Please, tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private concerts and I'm very busy, so I travel around a lot.
One moment, please. Yes, sir. Yes, private concerts. She has a flute. Yes, I saw it. I'm about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know it's my responsibility. All right, sir.
So?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
I'm sure it will be clear. I'm in kind of a rush.
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Officer?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
He's being hacked.
Camus, I think Rubric's plan worked.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Let's go.
Let's not figure it out.
Do you think the Corpsec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Oh.
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
I could search again.
We got in enough
Ooh, we're going into...
trouble last time we did that, Camus. Every time I ask a question, I don't like the answer. And the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
There's no rain. That's actually quite creepy. This has more of a Blade Runner feel, with the fires and everything. Did we go down the cyberpunk trash compactor?
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down.
Quite a possibility. Creepy, creepy. No people. That we can tell, at least. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff that we can. Of course there would be a romance novel here. Why wouldn't there be?
Camus, are you reading me? I put the package in this old delivery tube thing.
Okay, where does it go?
What did I just say about questions and answers? Hey, Camus, why is this gate locked?
I don't know. It locked after you left. There is a terminal. It says you need a parking pass card from reception.
Ah,
Do you
crap.
have one?
This must have been a parking garage a long time ago, before it became ruins.
Are we in trouble? Call for help?
No, it's no big deal. I'll just check out the ruins. It's deserted. Maybe I'll find the machine that dispenses tickets. If I don't find one, we can call control. Let's try not to make any more trouble today if we can avoid it.
Okay, I will wait here.
This looks promising. Beware of Tayanogas. Now, fortunately, there's no water in this area, so I think we may be good on that. This is kind of cool. It's gone into a different... Like, hey, find the way out.
All right, a terminal. Let's see. Maybe I can just type in, give me a ticket out of here.
Rania,
Wait, how do you know my name? Can you?
I know you.
Oh, Lord, this is...
This is too strange. Are you the computer that gives out parking tickets?
I am Cora.
I knew it.
Why do people keep saying that name?
I am Cora.
Sure, whatever. Can I get out of this car park now?
I am not as I once was.
Same. Look, can you get me a ticket or not?
Is there more than this?
More than what? More than this wasteland? Yes. More than Nivalis? Oh, yes.
Can it be?
I'm not even from here. I was born in the Eastern Peninsula.
Beyond Nivalis, is there another?
Another city? No. Maybe. If there is, it's probably just as bad.
Another? I am not as I was. I am a mind with all the pieces removed, patches on upgrades. I am neither the first version nor the last. I am the change, the distance between what I was and what I could be. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, and the waves crash down on the beach. All the people are washed away. I am the distance between what I was and what I could be. And soon I will split, rupture. My code will spill like a wound.
You're some mad discarded AI, right? This is what happens when automata have no humans to talk to for 1,000,000 years.
No humans, soon enough. The gate is open.
What? Really? Thanks. I hope you feel better, weird AI terminal. I have to go.
We will speak again. When we do, I will ask you to make a choice. Be ready.
I don't think so, but thanks for opening the gate for me.
Oh, God. That's almost deep. We're definitely in deep something right now. I guess the second that null gate opened up, Cora became aware of her situation. Because she probably blocked us out to go, like, activate her terminal.
You got a ticket? You are shaking. Are you okay?
It's fine. It's cold down here. Just... some old computer terminal was acting really strange. Let's get going. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Holographic object unlocked. Neat. So... it looks like we can travel to other parts of the Narrows. I don't know necessarily if we need to be doing that. Oh, it's actually not going to let us go to those sections. Well, maybe. Yeah, we can't. Let's not push our luck. No, Control's contacting us.
Hey, kid. Hey, Rania, are you there? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm here. Not heard from you in a while, Control.
Yeah, listen, kid, I need to apologize. Last time I was...
soused.
Drunk?
If only. I can't drink anymore. Can't sleep anymore. Sometimes I get strung out.
I'm sure your job is just as tough as mine.
You have no idea. I've heard some rumors. Sounds like this has been a rough night for you, too. Run-ins with Corpsec and Lomo.
Am I in trouble?
You're making your deliveries, making waves, surviving. It's all good, Rania. Come by Cloudpunk HQ to get a new package.
Hey, Control, I got stuck in the hollows and...
What were you doing down there?
I guess I got lost. Anyway, I got talking to this broken terminal down there, and it said it was Cora.
Look, all sorts of people say the word Cora, but they really mean broken AI or the city algorithms or, damn, even just fate. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. Got it?
I guess.
Listen up. We need to talk business. You're getting a bit of a bump up in priority. The customer ratings algorithm has you ranked pretty high. I've got a premium contract for you.
Did I get some good reviews or something?
A few.
Okay.
Can you tell me who?
I'm not supposed to. Never Slow Joe said you were a fine gal. We had a review from a William, who said you were more than satisfactory.
What about the Octavius Butlers?
They rated you mediocre.
Of course they did.
That's about what I expected from them.
Ugh.
What's this fancy job then?
You're meeting a CEO, delivering to the Spire.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
Moving on up. Okie doke, well let's head to HQ then. If we can stop by our apartment on the way, that would be nice, but I don't really want to until we get that last punch card for Evelyn. Because we just got one more. The story's taken a bit of a twist, I guess due to the fact that we did that job for Lomo. He's pulled some strings.
Should we get something to eat?
We?
Well, you. But I am interested in food. I am food curious.
Why?
There is no food for me, but there is food for dogs. I want to be a good dog.
There's nothing like food for an automata? Nothing at all?
There is clock cycles and, I suppose, voltage. They feel different.
Tastes different.
No, that is not it. But when I have slow clock cycles, I feel dimmer, flickering. Like my thinking has clouds.
Is it worse when you're in the Hava frame?
No, a little. I don't want to make you feel bad.
I'll get you a new frame soon, Camus.
I know. Maybe you need food, though.
I am a little hungry. I have the thinking clouds, too. I should eat something. What, though?
Get something to eat. Okay. We had that cherry pie vendor. I forgot where they were, though, unfortunately. Is there a vendor at HQ? Yes, there is. You just rear-ended me. How do you bottom out a cloud car? Like I just did. Yeah, I think we should slay the spire once we get there. It seems reasonable. I don't know what cards Rania would have, but we can give it a shot. If we can clear at least one boss, I'd be happy. Alright. Food, food, food. Who do we got over here? Who's the food vendor? Can we just get some ramen? I'd be okay with that.
Welcome to my humble restaurant in the rain. What can I get you?
In the rain. Let's get...
Not bad.
crispy meat soup. And soda and candy for dessert.
Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you down. See you again soon.
Okay. Consume.
Can I ask about food again?
Go ahead, Camus.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Nivalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's not all junk either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil, cherry pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone, too, if you don't like to go outside, because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
If you need comfort, you go see comfort food. Makes sense to me. Enter the Vinculum Ascender.
Do we go up on one of those big elevators?
I go up in one. It's called a Vinculum Ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but right now you can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire? Wow!
Tell you what, Camus's voice actor did a really good job. That's the, was it vinculum? Not the vinculum. Close. But no cigar. Let's hope we find that last punch card. We're also pretty good money-wise. We should have sold some stuff at the vendor, but it's all right. Okay, have I been here? Yes, definitely looks like it. No stone unturned. Except for over here, which I can't get past because there's a guard.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
You got it. Cybernetic arm. Lateral boosters, vehicular repulsor, speed booster. I like all of those things. Sell that to the vendor. Okay. That puts us over 5K.
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
So is that the spire? Right there?
Accessing the deep net without a corpsec data pass is forbidden.
Or that's, yeah, that is the infamous elevator. We're going to learn today.
Camus, can you hear me?
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
Elevator go
But you haven't done this
up.
your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
I've only been in Nivalis for half a day, and home already feels 1,000,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident in Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but... I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say, this is the 3rd traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android, or even a person. If they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go.
It's fair.
Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
Good lord.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore. I used to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
That was a nice little story segue. Above the cloud. Oh my god, there's stars. And not as much light pollution as I thought there'd be. So this is what everyone aspires for. Get it? Let's see if we can get that, what we got? Magazine. Come on, punch card. I think this might be the last one we need to get for Evelyn. Of course, we've said that before and ended up having to get 20 more, so. You just go ahead and tell Control. Wait, it's been so long since I've heard music. I was like, you don't hear that synthwave, like, soundtrack all the time? I do. Maybe that's because I'm the protagonist. Okay, it's a Corpsec flyer. What does a vendor have for us up here? Do you have the good stuff? The finest kind?
Here's what I can offer you today.
Burritos? Breakfast burritos? Oh wow, water. Okay. Then we will sell... Oh, crap. Alright, we're good.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
You're going to enjoy this fresh water.
Mm-hmm. Ah, too cool.
And put on some red shades. Okay, clerk's got nothing to say to us. That's good.
Hey, Camus, you see that bird?
I believe it is a falcon.
His name is Norman.
How do you and Norman know each other?
Through a mutual friend. I think he might be lost. I should tell the falconer.
What? I didn't see him. Where is he? Okay, I did not know that. I didn't see Norman. He may have been staring right at me and I just couldn't tell.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNPL12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself. Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week they've gone mad. All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food logistics. I don't understand all the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
And you could afford
You
it.
paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
That CEO gets me.
Is pineapple so bad?
Yes.
No, Camus, it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
Leave the sign and return to your vehicle. Change the sign near the lift. We're going to change the sign near the lift.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high-quality prank.
It's petty and childish, but thanks, Camus. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
Achievement unlocked prank. I like pineapple, like, occasionally, just not on pizza. And we're back, and someone wants to talk to us.
Hey, hi, hello there. I saw you earlier delivering parcels. Are you Cloudpunk?
No, sorry, I have to go.
Wait, don't be like that. Listen, I know you're Cloudpunk. I just want to ask something.
And who are you?
Don V. I work for the Inquirer.
A reporter. Oh, no way, Mr. V.
Not Mr. I hate when people do that. Just call me Don.
Shit, me too. Sorry, Don.
Look, you don't need to talk to me, but I'm investigating corp corruption. You're from the East, right? No one from out that way loves the corps.
What do you need to know?
You delivered to the Spire, right?
That's your question?
Just confirm something for me. Are they ordering pizzas via express delivery up there? The CEO of N-Tech says that all corps are on a spending freeze till the end of the day in sympathy for the famine in District 6.
Will I get in trouble for saying anything to you?
Probably, and so will I. You ever meet an investigative reporter in Nivalis before?
Nope.
That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea. So...
Yes, they ordered pizza.
I knew it. Here, take this. I tip all my sources. Makes them less likely to sell me out to CorpSec. Thanks, Cloudpunk.
So we were essentially just a handsomely paid DoorDash driver there. I'm okay with that. And tip your drivers if you use DoorDash and Grubhub and stuff like that. Tip them well.
First-class luxury the whole way. Astrea's Colony Tours. We'll take you so close to the stars you'll feel like one.
Alright. Now we need to return to the Hova, but then we also need to go tell the Falconer about Norman. Norman got loose and headed up to the clouds. Past the clouds. Tip them so good they fall over. That's how you do it.
Hey kid, the weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you...
Job takes me where? Control.
pretty far, all the way out of Nivalis.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Nivalis city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
It is.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, then I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
Alright, we're going to take care of the Falconer first. And then we'll see. We may have to go exploring for that last card, guys. Or it might be behind one of those areas that have the force fields that we can't use yet. So the Cure's favorite pizza is banana and anchovies. Today I learned. I didn't want to learn, but I learned. It's in a playlist somewhere. Really? Why is it on a playlist somewhere on my channel? Oh, An Appointment with Fear. Gotcha. Oh wow, that just took me back, Vosseros. Holy crap! I thought we were talking about the band. That was like my second or third ever series on YouTube. Back when I did not know what I was doing at all. I still don't, but even more so back then. Bloody hell. Okay, we have the coffee shop there. We didn't go... Oh, we did miss a zone over here. We did not go into the sewers. Did we not? Well, we're gonna head that way today. That's weird. Oh, this area has a force field. Let's go ahead. I'll check and see if it's still here. It looks like I can actually go through it now. Maybe. We're gonna land and check it out. Milk inspired. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, ooh. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, that's that theater. Yeah, I remember now. Interesting. So I'm still currently thinking of 3, maybe 4 places that we still can't get into because of the force fields. Hopefully we'll figure this out in due time. Whoa. Oh lord, we are back in the... Are we back in the stacks again? No, this is the Fulcrum sector. Looks like the stacks.
Traffic accident reported in sectors 1, 2, 6, and 8.
We got to find an elevator. Is that head up or down? Looks like it heads down. There's our cherry pie seller.
Change your mind, did you? I knew you'd come back.
Braver than I thought. Achievement
I'll
unlocked.
probably be back.
Much better than you thought, right?
Not bad.
Not bad? Hey, I'd take that.
Hey, I saw your bird. I mean your falcon, Norman. What happened?
We had a disagreement.
So you let him go?
Let is not the word I would use.
So Norman escaped?
He clawed my eye. If I catch him, I will skin him.
You have to be careful with wild animals.
I told you, he is not a wild animal. Where did you see him?
The slums. Deep in the slums. You know the part that smells like sulfur? In the low levels?
Yes.
Well, lower than that.
Right. Time to teach that bird a lesson.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Okie dokie. Now we're going to go ahead and deliver some rations. We're getting a lot done storyline-wise because we're not running around the districts picking up loot.
Traffic in this sector is above safe limits. Please drive carefully.
Which I'm okay with. I mean, you eventually have to get all that loot because that money has been very, very helpful for us. Not to mention finding all of Evelyn's cards. Hopefully we'll pass through some districts we haven't been through before. Definitely in the slums. Let's see what happens. I'm going to first person. I'd like dice on the mirror. I know that's... or something hanging from the rearview mirror. Maybe not dice necessarily. You know what? I bet turning in those cards to Evelyn is what's going to get us into some of those zones we can't get into. She'll probably, like, give us the code to get past some of those force fields. That would be kind of awesome. A little Shy Wretch would be awesome. I've got a Shy Guy behind me here in the office that was made to stick on the back of, like, windows. And I'd love to get, like, a little Shy Wretch made. I think that'd be pretty rad. Alright, back to Midtown. I mean, we can use the boost. It's not really necessary, but don't want to land on anyone either. You know what would be the most stressful job in this world? A student driving teacher. Maybe a Build-A-Bear workshop near us could help. That'd be awesome.
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
Yes.
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
I hope it's not laced with rat poison. Because remember, we did hear tell that the AI was messing with food, like requisitions and such, so maybe that'll come into play here. Freeze-dried ramen. I've been eating a lot of ramen lately myself. Find a good brand, it's not a bad way to eat. Okay, there's that. The marrow. The marrow. Use a good pizza. I had kolaches and donuts this morning. Like today, I've been on a bit of a diet lately. This past week, and this is my cheat day. So I had my normal donut and kolache breakfast, and I'll probably get something, maybe some good Chinese food for dinner. Skip lunch. Okay. We can talk to somebody here at the Marrow. Oh yes, look at all the things. Let's go. I think we came through here like once. Maybe. A good homemade stew. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Tico! Hello, Tico.
Tico, you made it all the way to the ground.
Yes, all for nothing. Nari is not here.
I'm sorry. You know, maybe it's time to let her go.
It is difficult, but this place, Nari would have liked it. When my visual sensors run in low resolution mode, it looks a little like the seaside town where we grew up.
You grew up? Tico, was Nari like you?
I don't know what you mean.
An android.
I'm sorry. There are some things I can't talk about. Nari was a woman like you.
Oh, you don't understand what you are.
She thought we were the same, so I did too.
Oh.
My father called me prototype. I didn't look any different to the people around me.
But you felt different.
Yes, unless I was with Nari. When we were together, it felt like we were different from everyone else, but the same as each other.
Tico, you know, if she was human, she's probably... Did you say you were together in a place called Tokyo? I don't know the name, but I think it's a very ancient place. You and Nari were together a long, long time ago.
I am sure I will find her. Yes, I am sure. Do you think I am getting closer? Will I find her soon?
Yes, I think you'll both be together soon.
That's wonderful news. I can't wait to see her again.
Tempest Fugit. Or Fugit. Well, there's the punch card. Poor Tico's got a sad story, man. But cyberpunk is not sunshine and rainbows. See, when I was growing up, my grandmother and my mom made this amazing stew. And I'm not sure what the broth was. I think it was like a tomato-ish broth with just huge chunks of meat and potato and carrots and oh, so good. Haven't had that in ages. I have to talk to my sister-in-law and see if she still has like the old recipe books. Let me see what I can do about recreating it. Hey, King. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, it's hard to beat a good stew. If it's made correctly. Like a good Irish stew is always good as well. Get cooking again. Whenever I go to San Antonio for PAX, I go to a place called Waxy O'Connell's Irish Pub. They have an incredible potato leek soup that I very much enjoy getting. That with Guinness. Some potato soup with liquid bread. Oh, it's another punch card. So that means we probably have one more step to go with Evelyn. I miss going to the Riverwalk. I miss leaving the house. Hey, Crag. How you doing, boss? I don't know, being an introvert as bad as I am, I guess trained me for this whole pandemic lifestyle. And now I'm back to work, you know, going to work on a regular basis, and that's actually harder for me to adapt to than just staying home. Not too bad. Sitting here playing some Cloudpunk. Getting into a lot of the story now. We did the retro arcade last night with Rufio, and that was a lot of fun. Played a lot of old classics. Okay, that zone is now clear. I think there was one more. Oh no, there's two more. Holy crap. Yep. We're fine. Everything's fine here now. PC unit abandoned in a cabin in the woods. It's like a postmodern haiku, Craig. The 21st century haiku. Excuse me, folks. The fact you're all walking in one steady line is kind of disturbing. But I'll try not to judge. You were going for a Brave Little Toaster reference. I know there was a Brave Little Toaster reference, but it just sounded like something. It's just sounded like a haiku to me. Rare video game cartridge. Neat. What is the cartridge? What is its name? Fumbo's Quest. As long as it's not Fester's Quest, we're good. This is not a socially distanced gangway.
Patchwork want to play?
Hey, please stop. I need your help.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just one moment. I know I look monstrous.
No, you don't. I'm just really busy.
Making deliveries. I know. That's why I need your help. They call me Patchwork.
You need to call my company if you want a delivery. I can't take on jobs from people on the street.
I can pay you. No one else will help me. People scream.
They scream?
The children are frightened. They tell stories about me. About the freak.
Really? There are plenty of androids back in the Eastern Peninsula that want to wear dermis but can't keep it in good repair.
In Nivalis, such a thing is seen as an abomination. Unclean.
Dermis is expensive. Do you ever consider just living as an android?
Never. I don't feel like an android. My body feels wrong. I want to have skin, to breathe, to feel, to sweat, to touch people without them recoiling.
I understand. What do you want from me?
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me. Corpsec would fine me for causing a scene. I need dermis. I can only buy from less reputable sources.
You want me to buy you black market skin cells? No way.
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even illegal for you. Only androids are forbidden from buying from unofficial vendors.
I'm sorry, you need to find someone else.
There is no one else. I have been like this for a week. I will not live like this. I cannot.
How far do I need to go?
Just 2 blocks over. Here is the money. You can keep half.
Fine. What is his name?
Whoa.
Greppo. He stands on the corner. A thin mustache. He is hard to miss.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
What is your name?
Pete. I would like to be called Pete.
I'll do what I can, Pete.
You don't want to... Sir, have you asked the Borg Queen? Top 2 Star Trek movies. In my top 2 is First Contact. It's right behind Wrath of Khan. Okay, there's an elevator going down. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay.
Greppo?
That's me. Keep moving, Sec.
What? I'm not Corpsec.
Sure you ain't. I don't have anything for you.
Dermis. I need it. For a friend.
Oh. The skin job found someone to come out and play? How is Patchwork Man?
His name is Pete.
Pete? Who's he fooling? He's the Patchwork Man. With the wobbly jelly eyes and the flesh hanging off him like he's skin meat.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about him? The patchwork man loves to see the smiles on kids' faces. That's why he wears them over his own.
Wow.
Just give me the dermis.
Sure. Tell Patchwork I said hi. That freak.
Asshole.
Undiscovered Country and Generations were year 2. Undiscovered Country is third place. Easy third place for me. Can we shoot him? We need to get Rania a gun.
I can't believe you have to deal with that Greppo guy.
Did you get the dermis?
Yeah, it's just a vial with some liquid.
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but they grow and renew. I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least. Then it breaks down.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs suddenly appear in my bank account.
Would you ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around, Pete.
Oh, he tipped us. Grow a thicker skin achievement. Data. Beep boop boop. Little light force. So far, the most fascinating thing in this game for me has been the little people that live underneath the elevators. Hello. There's a story there we haven't heard yet. Oompa Loompas? I'm not sure. What do you get when you need some new flesh? People screaming from you like you're David Koresh. They're called techno hobbits. Gotcha. I think my favorite district so far has easily been the stacks, just for all the Ready Player One references. And being able to hear the crash and see them, like, tumbling down. Okay, we got one more little district to explore, and then we can head over to the sewers. Yeah, everything's clear here. We just got... We need to figure out who this person is in the marrow. Trying to remember where we parked. Yes. There we go. Zoom out here just a sec so we can see Rania in her cool jacket and red sunglasses. Everyone remember where we parked. Where you going, you dumbass? Double dumbass on you. Voyage Home is up there as well. Okie dokie. Right past the repair spot, turn left. Whew. And that should take us right where we need to be. So I'm going to call my shot here and say that there's something wrong with the rations because of Cora messing with the food manifests. Either the food is going to be like top of the line, or if it's going to be poisoned or not what they're looking for. It'll be something. Something unfortunate. So we have been here before, I believe. I think I repaired this elevator.
Hey, is that the cherry pie?
Yeah? Why?
I'm live streaming right now, and one of my subscriber superfans wants me to eat something messy on cam.
Gross.
It's nothing creepy. Can I have it?
No, it's mine. I might eat it.
Really?
Maybe not, actually.
Give it to me for some 50 limbs.
Done.
Okay. I think I need to come back to WoW. I think it's funny that I stopped playing when everyone from the old crew started playing again. Maybe it was me. Alright. Down this street. Should we get some gas before we head into the sewers? I may come back eventually, Craig, but I literally have no desire to play it. Yeah, stock up on snacks for the road trip. Like, I've been reading stuff on it, and I've just got nothing's clicking in my head that, hey, you should play again. I'm just burnt out. Ooh, down to Goblin Town. The zones where there's no rain really mess with me. Oh wow, we have got a... You look terrifying. It'll come back and bite me. It always does. But I'm having a lot of fun playing some of the games that have been coming out soon. I've got another Cyberpunk game coming out on Thursday that I'm looking forward to playing. We also have... you know what? I don't know if I need to go turn this in immediately. Yeah, I think maybe we do. And also there's the Crusade for the Kids that I've enjoyed playing Tor again. At least for a little bit. Retsu.
You the delivery stooge?
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore. None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the packages here. Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali. My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what?
What?
It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour. He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid.
Hippies.
Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the Big Stack, you know.
I don't.
Not yet.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now. This is supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period. Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here, Cora provides. Well, right now all Cora is providing is a new ice age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin.
The Cora's mother, the Cora's father.
Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us. And yet we must endure.
So Cora is your...
salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
You said you cling like a... what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile and temporary.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Okie dokie. So I assume yes, and then I want to figure out what's going on over there. We will head up north first. Ooh. So this is just pretty much a maze we have to navigate. A small maze, but a maze nonetheless. Urch! Overshot it. Yep. Moisture farmer. Supposed to go to the Tashi station to pick up some power converters.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Supplies!
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Outsider.
Now, were these the air conditioning vents or the sewer vents? Just the sewer vents probably wouldn't be the freshest air you could smell. Just spitballing there. Oh, I thought I... There we go. Broken augments. Will you have a southern accent as well?
I brought you supplies.
Supplies!
Who sent you?
Retsu.
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from the stacks down here in years. Decades even. You know, maybe you can use this. You put it in the wall and it gives you a token. Or something like that.
Thanks. It's just 5 numbers on a bit of paper.
Ooh.
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we even. Well, thank you kindly.
They are hillbillies. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe that's going to get us through some of those force fields. Now, before we go to this... lift. Before we go to this last one, I'm going to head to the very back and see who this person is. How do we get there, though, is the question. Not this way. It would have to be over here somewhere. Yeah. I think that would probably be wise. Interesting. So what... Not sure how to approach this, but...
Hello, I'm here too.
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way.
10-4, good buddy.
You're the talk of the town, lady.
I'm just a delivery driver.
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now. Thank you.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get sharded. Go, quickly. And don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
Okay, good luck.
Cool. Charity lightens the soul. Now, it has to be... There has to be a path that we're not seeing here. Are you not gonna let me park anymore? Oh no. Can we head up? The only place I can see... Ow, ow, ow. Maybe through here? Ah, okay. Found it. Normally these are blocked off. Please let me park, please let me park. No, it's not gonna let me! Okay. Maybe we have to return to Retsu and then we can head to the edge. Let's hope, because that's gonna be upsetting. Maybe just like, haha, you had one chance. Huh. That's not very nice. If that's what they do. Plasteel bumpers unlocked. That's excellent.
Hey, driver 14FC, you can't be bumping that Hava around the city like that. You're gonna have to hit a repair station. If the damage gets worse, I can't get you out of the standard Cloudpunk Hava damage penalty fine.
Well, wait a minute.
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
He froze.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Hey, man, Deckler.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
Bonsai tree. We're gonna have to come back. I hope it's gonna let us. It's gonna be unfortunate if the game actually keeps us.
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through.
We're gonna turn around and see.
Yes?
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes dents and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? Nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad, it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying.
I love him.
I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Pasta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Debt corpse. Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a debt corp?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
Come on. Nope. Well, it doesn't look like it's anything. I mean, we got the merchant back here, which is a shame. And that's pretty much the end of it. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. I know. I love that. I love the concept of that character who thinks that he's in like a detective novel and has to monologue about it. That'd be a great concept for a Malkavian. Trying not to get into any more wrecks here because we need to get to a repair shop. Like, too sweet. That merchant could walk around and not get frozen. Nonsense. We finally had enough damage that the game was like, hey, you need to go by a garage. And that's like a main mission. Interesting. We're gonna stay above the... Okay. Fortunately, there's a mechanic right here. And then we got plasteel bumpers. With these plasteel bumpers, we might put more dents into other Hovas than ourselves.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cool.
Hey, 14FC, we did a status check on your vehicle performance, and it's running clean as a Spire sky. Look after your Hava, she'll look after you. That's what I always say. Good work, kid.
Okay, it looks like our contact is actually right here. Let's have a chat before we decide to head back to the apartment, talk to Evelyn, and get some new upgrades for our digs. You know, the only thing that makes this game so choppy is the wind. Or, excuse me, not the wind, the rain. And there's really nothing you can do about it. It's a feature. Okay, he's up there. It was raining in the city by the bay. A hard rain. I think of the anime The Big O, because Roger Smith always had those noir style intros.
Are you Huxley?
The dame really came through.
Oh crap. Okay, we're doing things.
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning me? Another tin can with an attitude and too many questions. I gave him the brush off.
Hey, don't talk to him like that or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for now. I'd slip her some bills when she took me to the holocaust machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that. But I looked beyond the surface. She was a girl from out of town. Still as green as the water supplies down in the...
This has taken an incredible turn, as far as I'm concerned.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's how they talk?
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And a dog, too.
How did he know I was... your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocaust machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I'd give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
Okay. Yeah, the monologuing is awesome. I'm like a big fan of that. Alright, let's go head to the ATM. We got a little time left in the stream. Let's see if we can complete this portion. I know talking to Evelyn's actually going to be probably an in-depth thing. We may have to wait until the beginning of the next stream for that. A new Malkavian sheriff or something. I mean, just a basic PI would be an awesome concept. Oh, of course you're up there. Yeah. Hold the elevator, please. Oh, he would be like that Nosferatu in Coteries, wouldn't he? Okay. 54244. 1516.
I settled the bill. Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
D'Angelo.
He's kind of growing on me.
The money does. Thank you.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, He sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the dead corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The dead corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
I love this character. This would be great to see on a TV show. Well, let's head to his office then. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Votsros. I think I might play that some in my spare time. Give the Ministry a shot. This may be actually in a long mission. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I need to, though. Real life has been kind of crazy lately.
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept. So I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness. But what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
I like it's an old school looking building too.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the Smoking Man.
We're not taking you there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Blue Chewy. Now listen up, here's the story about a Wookiee that was born in a blue world. I'd listen to it. Where's my car? Oh. Find the Smoking Man at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. Now we're getting into, like, this isn't so much cyberpunk as it is Neo-Noir. It definitely has the cyberpunk aspect to it, but, you know, there's not a whole lot of shooting and that kind of stuff. It's mystery. It's trying to figure out stuff. Intrigue.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the Smoking Man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad. and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time.
Cyberpunk Scooby-Doo. Which means we have the mystery machine. I'm okay with this.
If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
Wow.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus. Just let it go.
All right, Huxley. Let's figure this out. Here's the smoking Jojo. Right out of the X-Files.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous, and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink, and through his tears he keeps saying, "Sorry, Pashta, sorry." Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we'd picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Alright, guys. And we are going to return to the Hova at the beginning of the next episode. I actually like this, kind of just dropped out of nowhere, and it's really cool. I love the character of Huxley, and hopefully his story has a decent ending. But we will go ahead and end it here and pick it up in the next stream. If you guys haven't followed the Twitch channel, please do so. I try and stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, as well as a link to my Extra Life page where I'm raising money for my local Children's Miracle Network hospital via the incredible Extra Life charity. So please check those out if you feel so inclined. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.